Welcome to The Inner Strategy, the Stoic blueprint behind bold leadership. I'm Scott Smith, and this is my short-form podcast where every day we tap into timeless truths and modern clarity to help you lead better, grow your business smarter, and ground yourself in wisdom and the recognition that strategy starts within, so you can lead with stillness and strength in our chaotic world. This is one of those episodes that I have recorded several times, trying to get it to be just right. And this one has been a struggle for me. I'll give you a little bit of insight into podcasting. I know that's why nobody's here today, but insight into podcasting. Not only do you need to understand your subject matter, but you need to be able to speak to it intelligently in a way that's going to communicate to your listeners, to your audience, something that they really want or that they may need. And for some reason, this episode today, I have struggled with. Why? I don't know. The greater the power, the more binding the duty. Now, that is a quote from William Pitt the Elder. William Pitt was the first Earl of Chatham. He was a renowned British statesman. He was prime minister for a few years in the late 1700s before his passing, I guess late 1700s. He led Great Britain during the 7 Years' War, and he helped Britain expand its empire by conquering Canada, India, the West Indies, and West Africa. So he was a powerful dude, and somebody, today in hindsight, that many people would view as controversial, and understandably so. But the point he makes is valid. The greater the power, the more binding the duty. Marcus Aurelius also said, "It is the peculiar quality of a fool to perceive the faults of others and forget his own." Power tempts even the most virtuous. Power promises control, but demands humility. Every leader carries that burden. It doesn't matter if you're the manager of a team, if you're the president of a company, if you are a parent, if you are a teacher, if you're the president of the United States, or any leader in any role, you carry that same burden to wield power without being consumed by it. Now, there is a scriptural verse that is peculiar to my faith that I think is appropriate. We have learned by sad experience that it is the nature and disposition of almost all men. As soon as they get a little authority, as they suppose, they will immediately begin to exercise unrighteous dominion. And that is exactly what Marcus Aurelius and William Pitt are talking about. As soon as you get authority over somebody, it is human nature to want to wield that authority in some way, shape, or form. The struggle is to wield it without being consumed by it. It requires self-awareness. The Stoics understood that authority without self-awareness really becomes corruption in active motion. And what Marcus Aurelius is warning us of is that the fool sees only others' faults, and that blindness grows fastest in those who rule. It's so easy to walk down that path and to do it incorrectly. So your challenge today is, before making an edict or judging or ruling in any way, shape, or form, making a decision about something, ask yourself, am I ruling wisely, or am I merely indulging myself? That question is the line between tyranny and trust. The greater the power, the more binding the duty. Don't be that leader who chooses to exercise unrighteous dominion over people over whom you have authority and responsibility, because that authority is a stewardship. That authority is a responsibility that you cannot shirk, nor can you just use it, as we so often see in our world today. Don't be that leader, because you're better than that. Stay humble. Am I ruling wisely, or am I merely indulging myself? Hold that line between tyranny and trust, and default to the side of trust. Let's go. Thanks for spending a few quiet moments with me today. If the inner strategy helps you lead with more presence, power, and purpose, take a moment to share it with someone who needs it. Remember, your legacy is built in moments of stillness, and your strength is found within. Until next time, lead boldly, live wisely.